them out of there are fine.
How do you respond to people when they point to what happened in Charlottesville and that the president would not, the president said there were bad people on both sides?
Well, this is really, I would say, the trump card, if I can use that term, in our movie, because I have uncovered an aspect of Charlottesville that is not in the public debate, and that is the whole point of Charlottesville. There was a tragedy in Charlottesville, and that won't change. Somebody was run over and killed, and so it was a tragic event in that sense. What I'm contesting is the meaning of that event, because from the left's point of view, this was right-wing white supremacy. And that was the whole point for Trump to condemn it. These are right-wing white supremacists. I deny that. I deny that. And I deny it now based upon a close analysis of who was there and who these white supremacists are. Now, in this book, Death of a Nation, I go through the list. Jason Kessler, the founder of, the organizer of Charlottesville, turns out to be an Obama activist and an Occupy Wall Street guy. Now, think about this. Does it make any sense that someone who's an Obama voter and supporter becomes a white supremacist? That makes no sense to me. So you think the media would be like, let's check this guy out, right? Well, there was a Charlottesville paper that did. It looked into his background. Turns out he has a long left-wing history. They interview his girlfriend, and she goes, he broke up with me because I'm too conservative. This guy, Jason Kessler. Now we move on to the poster boy of white supremacy, Richard Spencer. This guy is so controversial. When he went to speak in Florida, the governor declared a state of emergency. So I interview him in the film, and it's riveting. It's about 4 minutes in the movie. And I ask him a series of questions, very illuminating. I ask him, for example, does he believe that all men are created equal? No. I say, does he believe in individual dignity? No. Does he believe in the right to life? No. Where do rights come from? He says, well, they don't come from God. So, well, where do they come from? He goes, they come from the government. So he's a statist. He believes the government gives you your rights. Then I ask him, what do you think of Reagan? He goes, terrible president. I go, who are your favorite presidents? He lists a bunch of Democrats. And I go, well, those are all Democrats. He goes, yeah, I know. He goes, but it's just a party. And he's naming people like Andrew Jackson, was the founder of the Democratic Party. The point I'm trying to make is that the white supremacists are not conservative. They're not conservative in the modern American sense of conservative. They're unrecognizable to a normal conservative, and that's obvious from the movie. So what I'm doing really is, through a combination of history, investigative journalism, contesting these prevailing narratives, but I'm doing it in a responsible and civil way. My only objection to what the left does to the movie is you have all these critics